Primary day is just days away, and neighbors in Baltimore County will choose their next county executive. A new administration will take over in place of current county executive Kathy Klausmeyer, who was appointed by the county council to serve the remaining term of now Congressman Johnny Olszewski, you'll remember. Well, Tara Lynch sat down with the 5 candidates on the Democratic primary ballot to learn more about how they would like to see the county move forward.
Baltimore County voters will soon decide who should be on the ballot for the November election for county executive. Right now, there are 5 candidates running in the Democratic primary. That includes 3 current councilmen, Izzy Patoka, Julian Jones, and Pat Young, as well as 2 new challengers, Mansour Shams and Nick Stewart, all vying to lead the county. All 5 candidates agree that affordability is an issue for many residents right now.
Gas and electric prices are extremely high, and the governing body over the utilities is the Public Service Commission. And the county executive needs to be at the Public Service Commission, making sure that they're doing the right thing.
We're going to be able to have the choice of creating our own local energy.
I think you're looking at tax credits for seniors and also property tax incentives for folks that are moving here for the first time, and especially now, where folks are just worried about paying for groceries, paying for gas, just meeting basic needs, that it makes sense to start where folks are already benefiting and see how we can compound benefits to make their lives a little bit easier.
Universal pre-K. The average child care, it costs about $1,800 a month per kid in Baltimore County. That is a true and remarkable problem for us. So this will help solve for that, as well as allowing women to return to work. So it's about 30% of women who left the workforce during COVID.
I'm saying this $15 million we allocate to make sure, it's called the Household Stabilizing Fund, where we would give families making less than $75,000 a year up to $250 a month, to make sure that they're taking care of their basic needs.
Safety is another concern for neighbors countywide, including worries about teen link-ups that have led to other crimes across the county. Each candidate says there has to be a targeted approach to dealing with teens.
So I think it's a combination of encouraging employers to bring on these young people, also making sure that we have enough rec centers, we have quality things for young people, spaces for young people to do.
If the recreation and the job don't keep them busy, then we're going to look into having our own places, like mixers, that we can fund.
As county government, we need to hear that and recognize that we have an opportunity and a responsibility to provide those forums and those places, so that when these things happen, it's fewer folks, there are more options, and there's more opportunities for folks to get involved and like also put their time into something that's proactive.
Baltimore City places about 10,000 kids in their summer youth program. We place about 500. We are way far away from this, and we ought to democratize and make more equitable the use of our Parks and Recs department.
I have knocked on doors where you can tell when that door opens, the situation is bad. They don't have their basic necessities being met. And a county executive that ignores that and comes up with some grand plan and building this and building that and puts that as a priority is not a county executive that has servant leadership attitude.
All candidates say there needs to be more transparency in office, ensuring that neighbors are better informed on what's going on.
We're not going to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to have our lawyers protect paper. That's just not going to happen.
I have a tremendous email list right now. We're going to expand that, and we're going to make sure people know everything we're doing. We're going to continue to have town hall meetings.
They feel that they haven't had it, and I think that requires the county executive and the council to work together to, one, expand a budget and meet those 21st century needs.
It's a smart government initiative, which, yes, uses data analytics, but it will also use a much more expansive approach to government engagement. And this means holding office hours with me, with our planning department, in each of the councilmanic districts on a regular basis.
Stop going with their talking points and this and this and that, and speak truth. And I think people are desperately wanting that. They're like, please be honest with us. Please tell us the truth, and we just seem to, we don't get it. We're in some la-la land, and I hope that I can bring that new energy to Baltimore County.
Early voting starts June 11th. It runs through June 18th. And if you're voting by mail, you can get it in by primary day, which is set for June 23rd. Reporting on your corner in Baltimore County, Tara Lynch, WJZ.